Welcome, everyone. Mm, let's just start with some movement today. I'm going to start with some cat cow for my back. And if you're able to be on the ground, welcome you to do the same. You can also go do cat cow in a chair. And so as you breathe in, your back arches and head comes up. As you breathe out, spine arches into cat. Breathing in, head comes up. Breathing out, head goes down. Just do several more like that, either on the ground or sitting in the chair. Gentle cat cows first thing in the morning can be a really good thing for your spine. Little discs in the spine get dehydrated overnight, and moving the spine gently like this can kind of help plump up those discs. So as you age, it's a great thing to do in the morning. Gentle cat cows. All right. Now shifting to some shoulder rolls. Going in the other direction. And then maybe some neck stretching. Reaching your hand out to the side. Moving the head gently, kind of feeling you move your head forward and back, feeling the stretch on the side of the neck and in the shoulder. And gently bringing your head up to center. Switching to the other side. Breathing, feeling the stretch. And as always, listening to your own inner guide about what kind of movement or that you're needing today. Just really listening into what your own intuition says is the best thing for your body, for your being today. And then bringing the head back to center, and then finding a comfortable way to meditate. As you can see, I am laying on my stomach today. So, we've got these human bodies and they've got needs. And I find that overriding that has not worked out so well for me. So be comfortable, whether that's sitting or lying down, find a way to be with your body today that is going to work for your body. Trying to let go of all the stories and self judgments of like, I have to be sitting a certain way or be a certain way in order to meditate. It's not true. And finding your comfortable way of being, your most comfortable way of being today. And then noticing eyes open versus closed. How does it feel today? Are you wanting to have your eyes open? Are you feeling a little bit sleepy? It can be nice to have the eyes open to let the light in. Maybe pick something neutral, pleasant. Maybe if you have some artwork or a plant in your space or looking out the window, ideally looking at something that's not moving, be easier to focus if you're going to keep your eyes open. And sort of taking this stance with the eyes, if they're open, of allowing the eyes to soften and have this soft, relaxed, almost like the eyeballs are resting back into their sockets. Just going to start with some humming today. It can be very soothing to the nervous system, calming. And we're going to breathe in through the nose. And as you breathe out through the nose, you're going to make a humming sound. And this releases nitric oxide into the body system, relaxing and soothing the body. I'm going to mute myself. And if you're not able to make sound, just imagine there being a hum with the out breath. Pay attention to how it feels to hum and see if you can notice the face vibrating. You know, it can be tricky if you're around other people, obviously. But you can also just imagine the hum. So I'll do one with you and then I'm going to mute myself so that you can only hear your own and your own, so you can focus on your own vibration. Mm. We'll do this for about a minute or two and then I'll come back on and we'll move on to something else. So beginning to hum and noticing the feeling of the vibration in your face, almost like a massage from the inside. Pausing, noticing. beginning to tune into your breath, noticing the sensations of breathing, using the breath to come back again and again to just right now, just this breath. And the mind will have stories and judgments, and seeing if you can lean into letting your mind be as it is. So, not really fighting with the mind, noticing it and breathing with it, noticing, observing, being more in a witness role with your own mind, seeing if you can zoom out and notice the thoughts, trying to not make anything wrong, allowing allowing the content of the thoughts, allowing the pace of the thoughts, and also feeling your breath, watching the thoughts, almost like you're laying on your back on a beautiful sunny day and there's just clouds drifting by. You're breathing, thoughts of the clouds are just drifting through. You're watching them and you're feeling your breath. Pick a spot to feel your breath, whether it's the nose, chest expanding and softening, the belly expanding and softening, maybe the back of the throat. Just seeing where are you able to focus your awareness most easily. And if the mind is super busy today, it's just the way it is, allowing it to be as it is and being with your breath at the same time. Let's just practice with the mind and noticing if there are ways that you're judging your own mind, and then zooming out from that and noticing, okay, judging, maybe just naming it, coming back to the breath again. Mind can wander a million times, it doesn't matter. Just coming back again and again, the simplicity of the sensations of your own breathing, noticing, seeing if you can bring a little bit more kindness into your own inner world, patience, self compassion, whatever you're going through, inviting in patience with your own mind. While still allowing this layer of mind, allowing the mind to be as it is today, and being with your breath, inviting in the layer of body, of noticing sensation, starting with your feet, slowly working your awareness up through the body, just noticing. Again, as you're noticing sensation, also keeping the awareness of the sensations of breathing here too. I notice my feet, feel my breath, moving the awareness of the body and noticing your breath. Perhaps even imagining that you can breathe into each part of your body, linking the breath and the body. And at the same time, the mind has thoughts, those are coming and going. You just keep coming back to your breath, just right now. Body, mind, breath, just right now. Get swept away by thoughts or focused on a body sensation. It's all welcome, it's all okay. Again and again, resting the awareness in the present moment, what's here right now. Can I allow body, my mind to be just as it is? And can I breathe with it? Inviting in now the layer of emotion, if that feels aligned today. And emotions can show up in the mind, they can show up as sensations in the body. So it may already be in your full awareness. Emotions are ever changing, just like the mind and body. Just seeing if you can allow what's here today. Might be really simple, might be one emotion, might be more layered or complex. There may be a numbness. So, whatever's here today, anger might be here. Seeing if you can notice the layer of emotion. Notice if you're holding anything as not allowed. Seeing if you can lean into this too. This too is allowed. And even if you're feeling some resistance to that, just playing with it, playing with it's all allowed. All of my present moment experience here is allowed. And using the breath as a way to bring yourself into the present moment. And if there are difficult emotions present, also bringing comfort, bringing soothing, maybe putting a hand on your face or a hand on your heart, maybe one on your belly and your heart. So bringing this element of self love, self compassion through touch. And perhaps if you're going through a challenging time with grief or sadness, there may be tears. So all of it's welcome. The whole human catastrophe, the whole human experience is welcome here in this space. And sometimes we need some extra self love, some extra self compassion, going through a difficult time. On some days, if I'm really encountering a strong inner critic, I will just have the mantra again and again and again of I love you, I love you, I love you. Even if I can't really feel self love, I will just say it again and again. My mind is particularly self critical, self blaming. You may need a phrase. You may need a phrase to help you lean into more kindness towards yourself. Maybe it's I forgive you. Maybe it's I believe in you. Really leaning into what you're needing to hear the most. And maybe that's your mantra today. Meeting yourself right where you're at today. Perhaps you are struggling to meet yourself with compassion today. That's the case. You might try imagining a human or an animal or a tree that has felt supportive or loving or nurturing. Imagining this tree or this animal, this human being in front of you, imagining that they see everything you're going through. They see your struggle. They see how you're feeling today. And they see how maybe you're wanting your experience to be different than it is. They see just the conundrum of being human. And they're looking at you, or if it's a tree, they're just with you with stillness and with eyes of love, the eyes of understanding and compassion. Imagine that you can breathe in compassion, the care, right into your heart. Imagine the heart swelling with compassion that you're receiving from this being. And then as you breathe out, the compassion, the care, the love, the nurturing can travel to all the cells in your body, bringing soothing, bringing healing, bringing care to all the parts of you that are needing it. Breathing in compassion, breathing in understanding, and breathing out, softening into the compassion, softening into allowing yourself to be just as you are today. No fixing or changing needed. A moment to feel into what you're really needing or longing for today. You could hear anything right now. The most kind, compassionate person could sit in front of you and tell you exactly what you're needing to hear. What would it be? Placing maybe a hand on your heart, a hand on your belly, and saying the words that you're needing to hear to yourself today. And then, if you like, we can complete our meditation today with 3 ohms. If you're going to make the sound of Om, I invite you to really feel the vibration of the Om in your body. And if you're not wanting or able to make sound today, just imagine the Om moving through your body as vibration. Breathing in. Om. 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 May the fruits of our practice today spread outwards and inwards in all directions and help to end the suffering of all beings everywhere. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for being with yourself with the intention of self care, self compassion. Thank you for the hearts.